Have you ever heard this phrase before? The eyes are indeed the window to our soul. They can help you read people. In this video, we're going to break down eye behaviors and cues to uncover hidden emotion. We can read a lot about people based on their eye behavior, especially hidden emotions. Let's break down different types of cues and put your eye reading skills to the test. Step 1 is to baseline the eyes. A baseline is how someone acts when they're under normal, non-threatening conditions. You can easily establish baselines by sitting down with this person you want to read and talk casually about neutral topics. Once someone's baseline is established, you can look for some of the following gestures people make with their eyes. If you see cues and that are different from their baseline behavior, you know it's a red flag. Here are some common cues. Eye blocking. If you see the covering or shielding of the eyes, it's often meaning that people don't like what they're seeing. People do this when they feel threatened by something or are repulsed by what they are hearing or seeing. It's an indicator of an uncomfortable reaction. It can also take the form of eye rubbing and lots of blinking. Fun fact, this is an innate behavior. Children who are born blind still cover their eyes when they hear bad news. Next is pupilometry. The measure of pupil size and reactivity has to do with how our pupils dilate. Pupils dilate when we are in low light to take in more light. However, they also do this when someone is very pleased with their surroundings. Our pupils also constrict when we see something negative. You can tell when someone is content if you look closely at their pupils in constant, standard level light. Fun fact, advertisers almost always widen the pupils of women in their ads because it makes the product look arousing and welcoming. Eye behavior starts young. Research shows that infants have the ability to react to different eye stimuli as early as 7 months. Squinting. People often squint when you do something that they don't like or say something that they don't like either. It can indicate suspicion and uses the same principle as eye blocking mentioned above. Here's a fun thing to try. If you see something squint and it's not in low light, address them directly and clarify your point. Often they will be amazed that you picked up on their disbelief. Eyebrows. We raise our eyebrows to draw attention to the face and send clear communication signals. You may do this when you want to emphasize with someone or something that you're saying. We talk a little bit more about this in our video about microexpressions, but figure out the difference between straight and curved eyebrows. This is a difference between surprise and fear. Synchrony or mimicry. This is when your behavior mimics or mirrors someone else. You can mimic someone else's eye movement to build a rapport. Use this with caution though. It's difficult to mimic someone in a genuine, subtle way. If they notice, then good luck not seeming like a creep. The sideways glance is a symbol that usually indicates uncertainty or the need for more information. If someone is sideways glancing and also has a furrowed brow, it can indicate suspicion or critical feelings. On the other hand, if there's a sideways glance with eyebrows up, it indicates interest. If someone lifts their head and looks down their nose at you, it usually means they feel superior. Darting eyes. This always means that the person feels insecure. If they're looking for an escape route and strategizing their next move in the social situation. Gazing, an activity that can show multiple different purposes. There are 3 main types. Social gazing, which is a triangle from the eyes to the mouth, is not aggressive and shows comfort. Intimate gazing, which is a line from the eyes to the mouth and then lower to the body. And power gazing, which is a triangle between the eyes and the forehead. Controlling where people look. It's a very neat skill. During presentations, you can actually use people's eyes to lead them into topics. Use your pen to collect attention. You can actually hold it eye level and then lift the person's head when you make a point. You can also compare points by drawing people's eyes to the right and left. Eye direction. A number of studies talk about the direction of eyes during thoughts. Typically, when someone looks to the right, they're tapping into their imagination and creating a thought, versus when someone looks to the left and recalls or tries to remember something. that this is the one cue that doesn't have much research to back it up, so use it with caution. Additionally, the movements can be reversed for left-handed people. So looking to the right would mean auditory thought, like remembering a song. Looking to the left would be a visual thought, like remembering the color of a dress. Looking down to their right is someone creating a feeling or a sensory memory, like thinking about what it would be like to swim in Jell-O. Looking down to their left is someone talking to themselves. So technically speaking, if you ask a question and someone looks down to their right, they're creating a memory instead of remembering, therefore lying. Note that I haven't been able to find a study replicating this effect, so use it with caution. So I hope this video has given you some insight or some eyesight into the hidden behavior of eyes, fascinating windows to the soul, body, and mind. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing to the Success Bistro for more videos like this.